Seriously?
Who said that?
Aren't you like 12?
12 and a half, actually. I'm learning about sharks.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Read this.
This is just lines and dots and circles and...
Huh? You're gonna need this. Hey guys, today I decided to show you how to read music because that definitely comes in handy when it comes to playing your instrument on a different level in a band or whatever. And so let's get right into it. Reading music is definitely one of the more complicated parts of playing an instrument. It has a lot of different pieces between knowing what your time signature is, what your key signature is, to what length the notes are and what the notes are. So I'm gonna try and teach you this. It's probably gonna be a long video, but I'll try. The next thing I'm gonna show you is how to interpret which length the note is and sort of how many beats there is per note. So right here is a whole note. A whole note is the whole measure. It takes 4 beats. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The whole note, as you can see, is like a big O. So this next note is a half note. The half note looks like the whole note, as you can see, but it has that little tail sticking off of it, that little line. This half note is half the length of the whole note. It is 1 and 2 and. This note right here is a quarter note. As you can see, it looks just like the half note, except it's all shaded in right there. So the quarter note is a quarter length of the whole note, or 4 of them can fit into one measure. The quarter note goes 1 and. So if you were to put 4 of them into one measure, it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so now we're getting into the more advanced notes. So this note is an eighth note. It's half the length of the quarter note. It's just 1. So basically you could fit 8 of them into one measure. So it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this last note is the 16th note. It has, as you can probably guess by the name of it, 16 of them fit into one whole note. So the 16th note would go like this. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Okay, so now that you know what length to play all your notes, you need to know when to play which notes. This first note is B. B is going to be on the middle line or on top of this makeshift line right here. This note is A. You're either going to see A in between the second and third line or on this makeshift line right here. This note is G. You're either going to see G on this second line or above this fifth line right here. This note is D. You're going to see D on either the fourth line or underneath the first line. This note is C. You're going to see C either in between the third and fourth line or on this second makeshift line. F is right here on this top line, or it is in between your first line and your second line. This note is E. you're going to see E either in between the 4th and 5th line or on the 1st line. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I apologize for how incredibly tedious this video was. I hope you learned something, and yes, I know it's kind of a joke me telling you I think I taught you something, but I tried. I'll see you next time.